I had some principals state to me, "You're going to have a garden in your school? What are you going to do with it?"
Who's coming in? What's the benefit? Where's the validity in this? Are we sending students outside to play in a garden? Where does that fit into a reading block? Where does that fit into a math block?
My first concern were, who are these people and what do they want from my children? Usually when any kind of group comes to a school, they want something from you. But they didn't want anything from my children. They wanted to give back to the children, wanted to teach them about hands-on experiences and connect them with the soil and with food and with things that grow in Alabama.
It's an outdoor classroom. It's an educational setting that it provides so much for the culture of our school, the aesthetic of our school, but more importantly that it completely supplements our curriculum to the best possible degree. At this age, hands-on learning is what everything is about.
They began telling me about how they were going to integrate science and social studies into reading and writing, which is exactly what we do all day long.
There's team building, collaboration, there's reading, there's math, there's science. It incorporates so much, but it's all right there, with gardening.
Once they saw the lesson plans and saw the science and social studies concepts identified in the lesson plans, they could check that off their list of things to do. Time is an issue that principals worry about. They're learning the curriculum straight from the course of study, daily.
A functioning classroom that's ongoing outside in a non-traditional way. Children thrive. They love going to the garden.
They're digging, they're planting seeds, they're pulling vegetables, they're tasting, they're totally involved in what's going on. It's not a situation where one person's standing and talking or one child at a time gets to do something, which was one of my concerns also. Couldn't imagine how 20 children could be involved in gardening at a time, but it was done every day in every lesson.
When it was time for class to be over, they didn't want to go back in. It's a lot different than sitting in a desk all day.
It gets away from the monotony of just a worksheet. You're actually hands-on, and you're making learning relevant, with the garden.
The more exposure to the school garden program that children have, the more willing they are to try or eat a range of vegetables. The more exposure children had to the garden, the higher their test scores were, both in reading and math, on their standardized testing.
We decided to take the money that we would normally have spent on science equipment, science textbooks, and invest it in a hands-on learning experience for children. So instead of having a book that taught about how to grow a beet, the children went into the garden and grew a beet. They talked about the stem and the roots and all the things that they normally would have learned in their science book.
I'm just thankful that the Garden Project picked us because I think it's extremely beneficial.
If any school is offered the opportunity, they should take advantage of it because it has so many benefits for not only the students, but it has a benefit for the teachers and the parents and the community. We were all so proud of our garden, and I would recommend that anyone who had a chance to take advantage of it.
This should be in every school in Alabama.